Alright guys, I'm gonna be talking about an idle game today. I was gonna 100% it, but it's not all out yet. It's a very good game. It's called Kiwi Clicker. Oh man, I spent like 14 hours playing this because I thought I could 100% it, but I can't. I can't! No, it's all good. But it's really dope, so I'm gonna show you all the things I've unlocked so far. There's still things that aren't unlocked. I've unlocked all the talent tree. These are gonna, I guess, unlock the underground once the next patch comes out, according to the creator, I think. And so I think that opens up this. This is really cool because it gives you like something in game to do. It gives you like specific challenges that you can do that freaking give you like a bonus to how many transcendent points you get, because transcendent right here. You can transcend and you get points, and then you can buy all these upgrades and stuff. And
Hey, you.
but what's really cool is it has 3 professions, and based off what type you like to play, this is the best by far. The active, that's how it's supposed to be. Like, if someone plays actively, they should be rewarded, and this game does a fantastic job of it. It is fantastic. I got all the upgrades, so I can pretty much just buy everything right out. You can only do one profession at a time, but they all play very differently. But yeah, it is actually a lot of fun though. I wouldn't recommend playing it 14 hours straight at the moment. If you're an achievement hunter, just wait for the next patch. Just wait. Oh, I tried so many things. See, I was thinking if I got my pendants all to 100, I might be able to get it, but I joined the Discord out of curiosity, and they were nice enough to respond. So you can't. But as you can see, you have in the active build. Oh, and I have this cool upgrade. That's like a AK, pretty much. Cool. It has a bunch of Kiwi, cute little puns. It's a very cute game. But yeah, you get where it has unlimited ammo, so you don't have to click constantly. And something that's awesome about this build is you have this 300% speed thing, which is just phenomenal. This, you click and it this automatically clicks it for me because I have these upgrades. So basically I have it where it clicks all the kings, it clicks the security. The security thing makes it where your people will move faster, pretty much, through this little checkpoint. But while there's kings on the map, so something with this build is you can actually basically get most of your transcendent points without having to let your people come through here. You can just fight the kings constantly. And that's basically the fastest way to get points that I found, basically. It's like, just keep fighting the kings and then transcend once your kings disappear. That seems to be like the fastest method. I hate the potion. I honestly think the idle build, the completely idle build, is better than the potion build. The potion build is bad, man. Like, this I can play semi-actively, and it's supposed to be the idle build. This, you have to wait for your potions, bro. It's painful. I hate it. It's my least favorite by far. And there's a challenge for it too, which I also hate, man. It's this one right here, where you have to have your potions on your buildings for them to like work effectively. You can actually use the arrow build for most of these, except for... You can use the arrow build for all of them, except for this one right here. This one you can't use the arrow build for. The idle build's not bad. I think the idle build's like second best, and it's pretty good. Like, if you don't want to play the game actively, that's what I would do. I wouldn't do the potion build at all, unless you're trying to do that the second pin that's up here, or get an achievement. A secret thing you can do with the potion build... And this game, like, permanently scales, which is nice also. Even though I have all the upgrades, they give you this thing called everything increase, where, like, all my unspent things, because I obviously have everything, makes it where everything gets a buff, which is nice. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you the potion thing. My least favorite. This basically just makes potions brew faster and makes them stronger. And basically what you can do is one of the achievements, you have to have like maxed out potions, and you have to give it to those things. There's an achievement for that. One cool thing about this build is, like, if you don't have this bar full, you can like stock up on bosses. I guess that's kind of cool. Even though the king build, the archer build, just like constantly keeps them on the map for you, which is really nice. But yeah, having to wait for like potions is the bane of my existence, bro. I hate it so much. And you see how, like, the arrow build, basically everything was getting hit at once. I didn't have to go from one thing and micromanage everything. Super nice, bro. But yeah, waiting on... I don't know if there's any other way to make the potions spawn faster. This is fully upgraded, so it just takes so long, man. But just to let you know, you can feed these things potions. It is an achievement. I haven't got it yet because I'm not going to do it until there's a patch. Because obviously I can't do the rest of the achievements anyways. That's why this basically became a review instead of a full walkthrough, because at the moment I can't full walk through it. But they did a wonderful job. It's a very good game. I honestly got my money out of it. It's like $3 something, right? Like $3.19 or something. It's $3.99 when it comes off sale or something like that. And then I'll show you what the idle one looks like too, just because. But yeah, I hate that one. That's my least favorite.
Hey, you.
I would honestly flip-flop these. I think this is actually the idle build, and I feel like this one is like the semi-play build, to be honest with you. Even though this one basically gives you, like, it just basically makes your upgrades a little bit better. That's what it does, and it does your upgrades for you. Which I think is better than the potions, because the potions you just gotta wait, man. Your whole build is based on waiting. This I can do and upgrade everything and still succeed. And the fortification helps me and stuff like that. I also like the boss here better too, because that achievement's easier to get. And he gives you money. But yeah. Something you have to really learn. If you're not using the arrow build, you have to balance your Kiwis with your Kiwi sucker right there. Because if you don't, you'll just get pretty much stopped up. But if you're using the auto build, the Kiwis don't matter as much. Because freaking... Like I said, what I would do is, at a certain point, I would honestly max your gold first and work on getting this. And what I would do is start leveling this up. When I was doing it, I would always get that first. Well, no, I'd always get this one first, to the left. And I would go up here. I honestly didn't know you could cut through the middle here, because these are the best upgrades. You really want to get this one, cut through the middle, get these, and then come back over here. That's what I would do. Because basically how profession points work, as you level things up, you get more profession points. As you can see, the number goes up. And once you have that maxed as well, it becomes part of your everything multiplier. But see, it doesn't matter if I don't have enough Kiwis with this build. Basically, I'm getting all my money from the kings. And this thing right here actually affects your money from the kings as well. I don't know why that is. I thought this was what affected your money from the kings. But this actually affects it more, in my opinion, the bag stuffer. Which is weird, because the bag stuffer is just so your Kiwis carry more money. But I don't have any Kiwis carrying money right now, so... But yeah, I don't know why that is. But it is what it is. But yeah, so what I would do is just keep maxing these two right here. And if you have your thing where you get the everything for these, I'd probably max these as well, because you get that bonus. But having your Kiwi number up is not important at all. And then once you get to a point where the king stops spawning, at like a fast pace, you just prestige. That's basically the best way to play the game, in my opinion, if you want to get through it pretty quickly. I wish I knew that when I started, but I had fun figuring it out. I think that's honestly the most optimal way to do this. But again, I am super late game, so you have to like actually work your way up to this point as well. But I love big numbers. Look at that, Kellyon. I've never even heard of that, bro. And then there's an AN thing that I've seen a couple times. See, now this is where I would typically prestige if I was like trying to save up and like do all these things. Like as soon as those kings went away, I would do that. But since I have everything, it doesn't really matter if I prestige or not. I want to see what the AN thing is. I don't know. It kind of matters if I prestige or not because honestly, this increases my everything multiplier, but it's not that big a deal right now. I just want to see what the AN is, and then I'll probably quit this game for right now. I might come back to it once they patch it, because I've put so much work into it already. But yeah, it's a very good game. If you like idle games, or you like, I like idle games, but I usually like to play them actively, and this feels super rewarding. I like games that give you things to manage and like things to do, but still have like that idle game style, and I think this is really good about it. And it doesn't have like a paywall or anything, and I never stagnated because of like how the upgrades work. It never felt like I got like super stuck. Most idle games, there's like, you usually hit that wall like super early, like maybe hour 1 or 2. This, I never felt stuck the whole playthrough while I was getting upgrades. They did a wonderful job on this, like balancing it so far. I want to see what the AN is. I'm trying to get the money for it. Oh, another thing that's super cute too, while you level these things up, they actually get like different designs. As you could tell, this was like just a baby Kiwi at start. Now it's like a Kiwi wizard. And then you have, this thing turns into some demonic abomination for some reason. There's one of these I haven't maxed yet. I don't know which one it is, to be honest with you. But I know one of these hasn't been maxed because I don't get an achievement. You know, and something that's weird about this game too is the achievements work, but they like show up late, which confuses the crap out of me. Because I'll like do the thing to get the achievement and they'll show up like 30, 40 minutes later, which is super weird. And billion. Whatever, man. But yeah, alright guys, thanks for watching as always. Hopefully we can come back to this once the next update comes out. Still worth the money. I do wish they would have released it as a full game. Maybe like push it back until they had it fully released. But it was still fun. It was a blast. Alright guys, bye!